Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Pastor Troy.
What's up, baby?
Hey.
PT Cruiser.
How you doing, man? Hey, I saw you on your daddy duties, passing out those 20s.
This morning? Yeah, this morning I had to go back. I was almost late for work, man.
Good work.
Tooth Fairy had to get done, and then my daughter get hurt when the Tooth Fairy late, so I had to go back to make sure that money was there.
How much the Tooth Fairy drop in your house, PT?
Man, Tooth Fairy wasn't doing shit, man. I got 4 or 5 brothers and sisters, so we got our little dollars, but it wasn't no dub. I know that shit. I would have pulled off my teeth if they were passing out 20s, man.
Now, you got a new movie out, Down to Come Up.
Yeah, man.
Starring the late, great Shawty Lo.
Yeah, man. You know, it was so dope, man. You know, when I shot the film, man, I shot it, you know, of course, before he passed, but I had other people, man, that I was considering for it, man, from Young Jock to my boy, Young Dro. And, man, I just decided to roll with Shawty Lo, man. And I'm so glad I did, man, because I had a chance to just capture him, man, and give people a day of his life, man, that people don't get a chance to see.
So he plays the kingpin in the movie.
Yeah, man, he does his thing in the movie, man. You know what? The movie's about me going to prison, and my girlfriend starts dancing, you know, to keep up with the lifestyle.
The bills, baby.
Yeah, I got to pay them bills. And she meets Shawty Lo, and we got to figure it out from there.
So you got out of jail earlier than you anticipated.
Yeah. I got out of jail on the Obama joint, man. You know, when Obama let the nonviolent joint come home.
So in real life, you couldn't blame a woman if you in jail and you're supposed to be there for 20 years.
Yeah.
And she not gonna. Would you expect a woman to hold you down for 20 years?
You know what, man? You gotta be real with situations like that, man. Ain't nobody hanging out for no 20 years.
Yeah, but it depends on how long you been locked up. If you was only away for a year, and you come home and she already wiped up with somebody else.
Yeah,
like,
man. Now
damn.
you tripping.
But still, if you're supposed to get 20 years.
But a year? Only been gone a year.
Hey, look, she know you got 20.
You might as well move on immediately then. 20 years? That's a long time.
The movie's dope too, man, because it has a real twist to it, man. Real good message to it, man, to teach the young brothers, man, about how to handle situations.
What's
like
the
this.
maximum you think a person should wait? Like, would you say?
I say 5 years is. 5 years is cool, man. You can deal with 5 years.
Yeah.
People take that long for people to go to college and get their degree.
Yeah. At least you know there's somebody you want to be with. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
How's the movie been received? Because you put it out on Shawty Lo Born Day, right?
Yeah, man. You know what? Everybody's been loving it, man, and it's such a twist to it, man. I'm proud of it, man, because hood movies and just movies, period, are taking over in Atlanta. You know what I mean, man? Atlanta, now it's Atlanta, New York, and L.A. when it comes to the movie scene. You know what I mean? So I just look at the hood movies, man, about to be the new mixtape.
Tell people how they can see it if they haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah, man. Just go to Vimeo.com on demand, man. Vimeo.com on demand and search Down to Come Up, man. Down to Come Up the movie.
We just had Gary on here. He was talking about the trap. He didn't really like it. So is there challenges in doing like these hood movies?
Yo, you know what, man? You have to approach them already knowing what you're trying to do and who you're trying to cater to. You know what I mean? Like, when I shot this joint, man, I wasn't thinking I was going to be at Lionsgate promoting this movie, but the people who want to see it, they love it. Like my first hood movie, We Was Homeboys. I have it up on YouTube now, man. Man, we probably had 500,000 views in a month.
Right.
Of people that just love hood movies. You know what I mean?
That's what we grew up on.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So it's dope. Just with the technology and stuff that we have today, man, there's so many stories that Hollywood won't necessarily just put that big budget.
What was the process behind this? Like, as far as writing it, how long did it take? Tell us about the casting and everything.
Yeah, you know what, man? My girl, I wrote the joint, man. It was probably just a night sit down, man. You know what? I like writing raps that have like storylines and stuff like that, man. So I just really approached it like writing a longer song. You know, my girl Milan B, she's my co-star in that joint. My boy Shawty Lo. It's dope, man. All of the businesses and stuff like that from Magic City and different venues in Atlanta that just support me, man. I really appreciate it.
How much money does it take to put into a movie, and how much time usually?
I say, man, we did this joint, man. It's probably about a $50,000 project that we did in probably 10 days. You know what I mean? But we already well on our way, and I own it. You know what I mean, man? That's what it's all about, owning it, man.
Right.
Were there any challenges in releasing it after Shawty Lo passed?
Not really, man. His family's all the way down with me, man. Much love to Miss Shawty Lo. What's up, baby? And his son, just his whole family, man. Everybody's just real excited to see him, man. When we did the premiere in Atlanta and I showed it, man, it was crazy.
He had a nice role.
Yeah, man. It's real dope, man. I love it, man. I miss Shawty Lo so much, man. That was really one of my true ATL artist friends, so we miss him.
Does Pastor Troy like the new ATL?
Pastor Troy respects the new ATL. Not really too impressed about it, but, you know, I guess it's just life.
What doesn't impress you about it?
I just know how hard it was to get it to where it's at right now. And then I look up and see the artists like, they think that they just ended up here. Man, dog, we've been up here at the tunnel in New York and everything, man, when people weren't listening to no South music.
When they would boo down South music just
man,
to
hell, yeah,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? So to be a part of that transition to make people say, oh, man, you know what, I'm going to give some South music a chance. I like that. That's all right. And then here we are 20 years later, they're just like, yeah, man, my new song come out, everybody loves me, I'm the man, you know what I mean? There was a lot of crumbs dropped before you got here.
Right.
You was I feel like you an architect when it comes to that ATL sound. 'Cause I miss crunk music so much, man.
yeah.
Do you feel like you've gotten your just due from the city?
You know what, man? I don't really trip on it or treat it like that, man. I get respect and love from the guys who I want the respect and love from. You know what I mean? So like the Migos and the Little Babies and stuff like that, man. Come on, Coach K started with me when I was little baby age. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So my input into this whole scene, man, I can look at it. You know, 8-Ball MJG had an album on the outside looking in. I'm on the inside looking out now. You know what I mean? So
You got Beyonce love.
I got Beyonce love. We preach it. I'm in the Beehive. I'm an official member of the Beehive, baby.
What song did she use for the trailer?
We ready, man. We
Okay,
ready.
okay.
Like Charlamagne, I saw you before talking about, you know, with the whole Coachella movie or whatever, she's showing like behind the scenes of her Coachella performance and everything. But she used the HBCUs, the bands and stuff
Right.
like that. And my music is so strong.
She was North Carolina, right?
No, what was that? She shot it up. She used
No, that was at Coachella.
that was at Coachella,
Coachella.
Yeah.
but she used band members from
everywhere.
everywhere,
yeah,
all
yeah.
the HBCUs, man. So it was so dope for all of them to say, hey, we know that song with Pastor Troy, and they put it in, man, and went crazy.
That's
with
an
it.
HBCU band classic.
That's an
though.
anthem, yeah.
Man,
Right.
dog, that and vice versa, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to hear the bands play it and do their own renditions of it, man, it's real dope. They even have it in the band book at University of Georgia. You know what I mean, man? We got sheet music in band books now at SEC schools. I think that's pretty dope.
See, I want to do a documentary on crunk music.
Yeah.
Just that era. Because I
Yeah.
feel like you, Lil Jon, do not get the respect y'all
Yeah,
deserve.
yeah, man. You know
Kings
what?
of Crunk.
The energy of the music, man, back then was so fun, man. It was so fun. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what happened with the crunk music, man? When I went independent as opposed to staying with the major thing, I was one of the lead rappers at doing it. They really didn't know who to keep pushing as far as the rap scene. John, he's great with the crunk stuff, but he's not a rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it just
yeah,
made
yeah.
it difficult. Okay, y'all kingdom, but we need somebody that's actually rapping, keeping it going. You know what I mean? So
Because all the great Little John Crunk records had hard verses on them, whether it was
From
You on
somebody.
Throw 'Em Up,
Yeah.
Bull Hagen on Get
Yeah,
Crunk,
yeah.
Little
So-
Scrappy on No Problems.
got to have that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to have the whole salad. But you know what? The music, it really hadn't changed much, man. You know what I mean? From the sounds and stuff like that, man. I hear my music sampled so much, you know what I mean, in an everyday track that they playing out of Atlanta. So it's cool.
I be having to have all kind of lawsuits too.
You know what? I don't even be tripping about that stuff.
What
To get
lawsuit?
paid. I mean, if you hear somebody sampling it and they didn't clear it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Some of that stuff, man, be peas in the pod. Some of the stuff doing better than others. Now, if it's doing great, yeah, we chasing it down. But if it ain't making no noise, it's all right.
The Beyonce bag got to be secured, though.
Oh, it's already secured. Thank you, B. We love you, Jay. Blue, I'm sending you something for your birthday. girl.
Well, they had to clear that because that's a major release, so they cleared that one.
Yeah, man. It was real dope, man. Just to have that opportunity, man. Come on, man. She could have put any song on that trailer. You know
No,
what I mean?
not really.
You don't think so?
Not when you doing what she did at Coachella. Like that. Like I
She
said,
needed
that,
that.
We Ready is the HBCU anthem.
Yeah, it
you
is,
need
man.
that.
Well, I appreciate it, baby.
Did you see
man.
them streams shoot up after that trailer came out?
Oh, yeah, man. It's dope, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. She's doing a lot of things
You
with
own
that
it?
project.
You own-
Yeah.
you own
Man,
it fully?
I made the beat. And everything.
Wow,
man.
that's
I
so
made
you-
the beat, you beat your meat.
Yeah, punk, you touch yourself. Hey. He done went to 843 on y'all now. That's what's up.
Who you think was the originator of Crunk? I say 3-6.
I say 3-6 as well. I'll give them that. You know what I mean, man? I love Memphis. My boy DJ Squeaky on the beats and stuff like that, man. Memphis is a serious city. Atlanta gets a lot of the shine for it, but we really were watching Memphis and that whole sound, man. Come on, man. Tear the club up.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, a lot of
rapping.
people say it came from Onyx.
That's a good
That was
one, too.
Crunk energy.
Yeah, that's
they say it came
energy.
from
that
Onyx.
was Crunk energy.
I love it, man. You know, even down to Method Man. That I Came to Bring the Pain video, man. I'm on that bus. I was in high school, but I was like, that's Crunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of elements, man. It's just about the energy and the music, man. I love the music that I made, man, because I can step on the stage and
turn
that thing all the way up.
I want them to bring it back, man. You know who did it last to me? Sheck West with that Mo Bamba record.
I like it, man.
That was Crunk.
Although when I hear records like that, man, I say that's some of that Pastor Troy influence.
Chicago too. Chicago does it a lot too.
Oh yeah, my boy, who is it, Chief Keef?
Chief Keef does it.
Yeah, man, all that. What they call it, drill music.
Drill music.
That's what they
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it, drill
yeah.
music. But
You
it's all
also
that Crunk.
headlining Freaknik.
Yeah,
They're
man.
bringing Freaknik back, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, how they
They
gonna do
are
that?
Impossible.
Yeah, how they gonna
Impossible
do
in
that?
2019.
But it's like a family
Back in this
event.
Times Up Me Too era.
It's a family
A
event.
family-friendly Freaknik. I don't know how this is going to work.
They gotta
but I
call it
appreciate-
something else. Freaknik just
It ain't happening.
I don't know how they work the family.
You've been a
friendly.
Freaknik before.
Yeah, man. I started off doing those days. And what's so dope about it, they're bringing a lot of the artists that were performing back during the era, from me and Project Pat to Foxy Brown's going to be down, Luke and his whole crew, you know. So it's going to be dope to see everybody 20 years later. I hope they don't have on, some of them don't have on the same clothes from 20 years ago.
Niggas, mamas, and aunts
For
gonna be
sure, man.
wild.
Please take your time.
But how does this work as a family-friendly event? Just
You know
because
what,
we know Freaknik as what it was, like wilding out.
So they're doing it at Lakewood Amphitheater, man. It probably hold about 30,000 people, and it's outside venue. So maybe it will just be a fun day in the park, but
Like a nice festival.
a nice festival ring to it. June 22nd, Saturday at ATL. If you don't have nothing to do, come to the family-friendly Freaknik.
You had some
the
fun
only thing
Freakniks.
about it is a lot of the kids don't know what Freaknik is.
Yeah, man.
When was the last time Freaknik was popping? At least
That was probably
19 years ago.
98, 99. Well,
You had
yeah,
some good Freaknik stories for us?
I have one Freaknik story that made me turn all the way against Freaknik. It was the last year of it, right? Man, I'm standing there. You know how the events used to go. They see a girl in a drop top or something, and all the guys just bum rush the car.
Yep.
Hey, take it off, show something, da-da-da. I'm sitting up there looking at them, man. They got a girl in a Mustang, man. There's a driver and a passenger. The guys are just trying to get the girl to show some and stuff, man. I just looked, I was like, man, this ain't right. By the time I turned my head to walk away, the girl hit the gas, everybody moves. The motherfucker hit me with the car. Boom!
Crashed into you with the car?
Because she was trying to get away from all them dudes
She tried to
driving
get away
on
from
her.
Right.
them dudes, man. She smashed the gas, everybody moved, and the dude walking away is standing right there. She hit me. Pow! God damn.
Damn.
That's why we don't need no Freaknik right
Yeah,
there. That's why
man,
you
so-
can't bring it back.
Yeah,
And
that's
not in the
scary.
Times Up Me Too era, bro. That was the epitome of rape culture. What? Like, what are we
That was the
talking about?
worst.
Yeah,
Philly
man.
Greek, Freaknik, what else? 4th of July.
The classic in Florida.
Yeah, Daytona.
Daytona.
Yeah.
I've never been to any of these events.
For real, you missed out, man. You missed out.
I don't know. It don't sound
If
like
you missed a
it.
good groping, you missed out, man.
No,
Black
thank
Bike
you.
Weekend,
I'm
Myrtle
glad I
Beach.
wasn't
Yeah,
there.
man.
Beach.
All of
We
them.
didn't go to Miami till later. It was always Virginia Beach.
Miami was so crazy this year,
Now I've been to
man. I was
Miami,
like,
but I thought they shut everything down in Miami as far as Memorial Weekend.
They
I don't
can
know.
say that, but you can't
what
stop
was the
people from
last
going.
weekend They were just down there.
That's spring break.
That was
Yeah,
spring break.
spring break.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
crazy. You know what I mean? Well, praying for you. Miami, what's up, all my Zoes down there? I love you, but
I remember
I
when
won't be participating.
I remember when Guy was up here and they were speaking on Gene Griffin.
Oh, yeah.
And you used to be managed by Gene?
Yeah, man, Gene, he'll tell everybody he discovered me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gene Griffin was a special dude, man. I wish we would have got a chance to. Gene had been doing business so crooked for so long that he didn't know how to be real with somebody.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean, man? I would have gave him a chance to do what he did, man. Come on. I remember seeing him on the Guy video when we were kids, man, walking through with the bald head, man. That was half the reason I rolled with him. I love Aaron Hall. You know what I mean? So when I did meet Gene, I already had an album complete. Gene was supposed to be helping me with distribution. I started hearing around, I signed a deal with him. It's supposed to be this distribution deal. This is my distribution situation, right? Oh yeah, this is your distribution deal. Envy, man. I started hearing around the city, man, Troy signed to Gene Griffin. I was like, man, nah, I got my own label. The album's done. I holler at Gene, hey, yo, Gene, I've been hearing that I'm signing you around the city, man. I got my own label. He said, you still got your own label. You just not on it.
Lord have mercy. Lord have
You
mercy.
still got your own label, Troy. That still stands. You just not on it.
Damn.
Gee,
So you wanted to be the first artist off your own label?
who wouldn't?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
feel me? The album's already done, man.
Right,
We
yeah.
have 12 songs produced.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, just from the trickery of it, from, Troy, we need to do a couple things to the master. Okay, give him the master. Now that's more solidifying that he owned the product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So here it comes Universal. Universal come, they're like, Gene, we're not getting any. He had it. Oh, Pastor Troy, you hear the music, you hear the guns. He's crazy. You can't. He's wild. Just talk to me. You ain't got to talk to him. You know what I mean? So finally, Universal started speaking with me, and they saw that I wasn't crazy and off the rocker as they thought I was. You know what I mean? So we ended up cutting Gene out the situation. I ended up doing a direct deal with Universal.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, man, it was cool. God bless Gene Griffin. Rest in peace,
Rest in
brother.
peace. So
I went to his funeral. To
Really?
make sure he was dead.
Man, stop, man.
I went to
When you
make
heard Teddy
sure.
Riley up here talking, you could relate.
Oh yeah, man, from Teddy to Keith Sweat,
Yeah.
all those guys, man, that was speaking on Gene. You know what I mean? It was interesting, man.
Did you get
Growing
your
up.
masters back?
Oh yeah, I got all my stuff back.
Okay,
I got all my stuff back. Now I'm doing business with Universal, man. I have a situation with Imperial Music, and we're gonna do our thing, man. You know, I appreciate it, man.
That's
I still
crazy.
have love from those guys and still have their support. Much love, Monty. What's up, Marissa?
Do you still you don't do shows with Lil Jon that much no more, right?
You know, we still rock out. You know, I'm on the Legends tour though, man. It's
Juvie.
yeah, Juvie, 8 Ball MJG, Bun B, Scarface. I'm performing with those guys,
How's the
man.
tour? That sounds dope.
I love it, man. Just love it, man. We sold out everywhere we go. No problems. You know what I mean? Come on, all these people are dope. It's a date night, you know, a couple's night. You know what I mean? So
That's
I
a lot
love
of
it.
legends. How do y'all figure out in the lineup who goes when?
That's been the problem that I've been raising hell about because I give everybody their seniority, but I still got some crazy ass records, man. I think I need to be going later in the night.
Right,
you know
with
what
a lot
I
of
mean?
They got you
energy.
opening up?
I started off opening up, and I've worked my way back over the 3 years. Now I'm at about 4. I keep on going, man. I'll probably end up. I need to be right at 8 Ball MJG. I want to pass it to 8 Ball MJG, and they hand it to Juvenile, and we get up out of there. Because I don't like having a dumb show, and then the next artist come up that don't have the same kind of energy that I have, man. You know, I'll be like, oh, God, they're killing them out here.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
tough
can't. I'm trying to think who on that show got that energy. Who you said now? I know definitely 8 Ball and MGG.
Yeah, so
Definitely
DJ
Juvie.
Quick's opening it up now. DJ Quick opening it up.
Bun got big
Too
records.
Short.
Too Short got that.
But I'm talking about tone wise.
Tone-
Yeah,
Wise?
it's difficult.
Yeah. Tone
different.
wise, yeah, you can't have them on
Yeah.
after you.
And that, sometimes it's hard to go on last because by that time people are
People
tired.
tired. I like where I'm at, man. Going right there between, right after Bun B, right before Face and stuff like that. But I use a lot of energy, man. I take a lot of energy out of the crowd, man. So I don't like my uncle Scarface coming behind me. You know what I mean? When it's like that, you know, just respect.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I kick ass, man. Come on, those records that I
could
said-
We
imagine.
ready. Vice versa.
I come out with
Mr.
Throw
City.
It Up.
Throw it up. Ooh.
Man, come on. You know what time it is already, man.
And you know what my shit was too in the script club,
Pop that pussy,
baby.
man. Come on,
You
bro.
ain't
That's my
scared
set.
it.
That's my set. I come out with those 4 or 5 songs from Throw It Up to Pop That Pussy to Vice Versa to We Ready. Are we cutting?
Yeah.
I got a nice show set.
And Atlanta has so much going on right now with all of these conventions and everything. So how involved in, like they have A3C, obviously BT, Revolt
Yeah.
Music
One
Conference is
Music
out there
Fest,
now.
One Music
Yeah,
Fest.
One Music Fest. And of course, Freaknik is coming up.
Yeah.
So many different things happening in Atlanta. So do people always hit you up since we look at you as
Yeah,
Atlanta?
man, you know what? And I love it too, man, and I appreciate it. Come on, man. I've been carrying this belt around for years. In Atlanta, it's got to the point where if they don't see me with it, they ask me where it's at. You know what I mean? So that's real dope. You know, the city's real. It's crazy from seeing it just blow. You know what I mean, man? It was a time where Atlanta rappers wasn't even getting love in their own city. You know what I mean? We weren't making that kind of music just yet. You know what I mean? So now that the doors are open, man, I appreciate everybody finally giving us our respect, and I just do.
Which artist do you like now that's young and up and coming in the
Man,
A?
you know what, Angela, man, you asked me that the last time I was here, man, and I told you about it was Bankroll Fresh.
Yep.
And
Rest in
after
peace,
that,
I remember that.
rest in peace. You know what I mean? So my biggest thing is just watching these little brothers and hoping that they can fulfill what they're trying to set out here to do. You know what I mean, man? You know, come on, man. What was Bankroll? Probably 4 years of being at it. You know what I mean, man? I just hope, I pray for all those young brothers to be safe, man. Come on. My mom is the first person to hear anything that happens at a studio to an artist and all that stuff. The first phone call I'm gonna get is gonna be from my mom. She told me about Nipsey. She told me about so many other artists, man. Just a parent's love, you know what I mean?
Right.
Worried about you being in this arena, but I thank God I've been able to take care of myself for the past 20 years.
You ever try to mentor some of these young brothers? Anybody reach out to you?
I miss Bankroll. You know, that was one of the brothers that did. You know, and all those guys know I'm just an open book with it, man. You know what I mean? But some people don't think they need any advice. You know what I mean?
How were you always able to have your business together, like being independent and having your own label at an early age?
Yeah. You know what? I was glad to start early because the game changed so much. It was like a lot of the guys that were with the majors let go of their independence and completely depended on them. So then when the situation goes dry with the majors, you don't know nobody. You know what I mean, man? You don't know none of the promo people. You don't know none of the people that was helping with the publicity and stuff like that. That was just something that I never wanted to do. I always went in like, man, hey, let me meet this person. Let me meet this person. Who is this? I have a business card. So you gotta, I don't know, man. It's just different.
It was just something instilled in you already as a kid?
My dad is Pastor Troy. I watched him put this church together from my living room to being in business for 30 years now. So with that kind of motivation and that kind of leader to watch, it just made it easy for me. I structured my record label like I saw him put together the church.
What do you think about Kanye's Sunday service?
It's dope, man. It's dope. It's dope, man. I love anybody give praise. You know what I mean? Anybody give praise to a higher being. You know what I mean? Just believing in something. Believing in something. Encouraging others. I'm with it.
I want somebody to take the mantle of Crunk in Atlanta, but them guys dress too nice nowadays to do Crunk music.
Yeah, it's different, man. I think they're going to have their jerseys on when we go out there and crank it up for this Freaknik, man. I think they're going to have their old school jerseys.
I hope so.
Size 46 pants, the whole nine.
52 jerseys.
Hey, yeah, man.
I look at someone, I'm like, how did I wear triple X, man? Crazy.
They still have the mosh pit going and everything when you perform?
Yeah. They get to pushing around and doing their thing, man. It's pretty fun.
That's when I got to step to the side. Okay, y'all
It'll
got
be
it.
cool. And you know, you came down to the Breakfast Club, to the Culture Clash thing, man.
I sure did. That Red Bull culture. That was an amazing event.
Yeah, it was real dope, man. That was old Atlanta. That reminded me of old Atlanta. Everybody pushing and
It was
who?
It was a battle.
Somebody did something disrespectful. Who was that? You told me about it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So there was 4 different bands performing. Cranium was up there.
Cranium was
he
crazy.
ended up
Cranium was
winning.
stupid. Yeah, they
Cranium
were
got
stupid.
crazy.
Yeah, at the last
Shout out to
minute too.
Who
But-
did they have? They brought in like
Fuego.
Movado or somebody.
Yes, Movado came on stage. That was just it. After
Yeah,
that, because
it
it
was
is a reggae based. It's a sound clash, and that's a reggae thing. So I think anytime you bring out a reggae artist as big as Movado,
It's going
automatically it's going down. But Zaytoven was bringing out some heavy hitters
Oh yeah, he did his thing, man. He did
as
his thing.
well. It was a close one.
Yeah, that was fun, man. Much love to everybody participating in the Culture Clash.
Well, thank you for
Word.
joining us, brother.
Hey, man, it ain't nothing but some love. I appreciate you, the envy.
All right.
You need to get one of these Cadillacs up here in the car show, man. Let me know.
Oh, say less. I'm serious. I'll come get. I'm already coming down there to get 2 chains, 1 or 2 chains cars.
That
so.
sounds about right, man. Holla at your boy.
You heard him. All right, Pastor Troy.
We
you
sitting
heard
on
him
these
in the car
lax,
show
man.
now.
Cadillacs is on the way to the car show, man. Much love. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right,
Yes,
it's the
sir.
Breakfast Club. It's Pastor Troy.